Hey, this is Crystal with Patsy's Pieces. I am doing a video response to Alex's upcycling challenge. Her YouTube name is mrsMcCadescraps. I think that's how you say it. It's mrsMcCadescraps or SCRAPS. mrsMcCadescraps. I think that's how you say it. But she had an upcycling challenge that you had to use something unordinary, something you wouldn't really use or think to use it for anything, and turn it into something. So here is what I came up with. My daughter last week had an album that she bought from, it was like a little paper pad album that she bought from Michael's for like 50 cents, and she threw it down the stairs. She's 3. And the big chunk of paper fell out of it, and all that was left was the album, the outside album part. So what I did was I took, let me take all these things out of there. I wanted to show you how I've been using it. It's actually turned out really great. I've used it already on my desk and I love it. But I took the album. Oh, there's something else in there. One of my homemade stamps. I took it and turned it into a caddy. And as you can see, I glued on these little wooden buttons. I don't know if you call them buttons, but they're little wooden pieces that I had in my stash. And I took this little board and glued it to this old candy thermometer, and that's my handle. And then I took cardboard from an old paper pad, like the back hard sheet that keeps, the stack hardy, keeps it stiff. I took that and cut it into 2 pieces, cut them in strips, and then adhered them together, and then just put paper on top of them and glued them down. And I also took bandage wrap, like if somebody, it's the sticky bandage tape. I took that and wrapped it around the board on the outside, and then rubbed my distress inks on it. Used some of these, I don't know what you call these, label slots. And just punch some holes. And after the fact, I wish I would have thought to do those before I put the paper in, but I didn't. So the paper was, so it's outside the paper, but it's not that noticeable, and it doesn't really create an issue when I stick stuff in there anyways. So I did that, and then I remembered that I had some of these old cupcake little containers, and instead of adhering them down, I left them loose. That way, if I needed to pull them out and get these little guys out, get to the bottom of the little things, I could dump it out or go through it a lot easier if they were removable. So I kept those removable, and then all I had to do was stick all of my little baggies of goodies that I tend to go through 1,000 times. Stuck those in there, and all of my stamps. And I find that I use these a lot when I have them available to me, a little bit more handy. And stick this little one down in there. And so that is my upcycling challenge and what I came up with. I really like it. I think it turned out pretty good. My husband helped me drill the hole to stick this in, and he said it would have been really cute to put candy in it instead of scrapbook and stuff, but I don't need any candy up here, so I didn't put candy in it. But it was a really cute idea. So hope you like it. I know I do, and it's going to sit on my table just like this, way over there. It's out of the way, but I still can pull it over here. I can use it. It works out great, and it's really cute. And then I was going to show, this is not part of the challenge, but I made this while I was making the other one. Like I said, I had a whole bunch of these little cupcake type things, so I glued these on to some of those. They're the Michael's coasters, you know, the ones that I can't flip it over because this is full of stuff, but it's 3 of those little coasters, those square coasters that they had out. Some last couple of years they've been putting those out, and I just covered it in the bandage tape, and it made it, you know, one long piece, and then glued these on, and now I've got it full of goodies. So woohoo! So that's not, I mean, I did that, I upcycled that, but that's not what I was doing for the challenge. That was for the challenge. So anyways, and also, Alex, I don't know if, even if, like, I live in Alaska, so I don't know what the shipping, I know it's part of the U.S., but I didn't know how the shipping works, so if it's a no-go on the shipping for here, that's okay. I had fun doing the challenge anyways, so, you know, no biggie. But thanks for the opportunity and the challenge. It was fun, and I enjoyed it, and it's been a while since I've just, you know, stopped to create for a reason. So other than, you know, like making an album or stuff like that. I do a lot of scrapbooking, but it's fun to do stuff like this too. So thanks for the challenge, and hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks.